Welcome back. Well, don't blame it on the rain. A new report from the Government Accountability Office claims airlines were responsible for many of the post-pandemic surge in flight cancellations, not weather, with staffing shortages and maintenance issues as the leading cause in 2021. Joining me right now in this Fox Business exclusive is the CEO of Frontier Airlines, Barry Biffle. What do you make of this report, and how are you fixing these issues at Frontier?
Well, I don't know that report is a complete picture, but I know it definitely doesn't say what's, kind of illustrate what's happening at Frontier. We've made huge investments in our infrastructure, including maintenance, and we're seeing really good completion. In fact, even though we have the highest utilization of our aircraft in the industry, we continue to be in the top 5 in completion factor. So we're really proud of the operations and the business we're running today.
And you've got flexible work conditions really changing out there post-pandemic. Has that driven changes in the way people purchase tickets and the way they plan travel?
Yeah, so we are actually just seeing that simply that there's more people in the office on Tuesdays and Wednesdays than any other day. And that's caused the other days to become even more peak than they were. And so the difference, between, what we get paid from a fare on a Tuesday versus a Thursday is widened versus pre-pandemic. And so what we're doing is we're reshaping our capacity to kind of maximize that. And reality, from a business perspective, we're actually able to lower our flying and our costs and actually make more money as a result.
How's business going, Barry? You reported your first quarter this week. You reported spring break travel outperformed expectations, but you're also cutting your growth outlook.
Well, I think that's a little bit misunderstood. We're just cutting a little bit of our utilization. We're still going to be growing 20%. And as our guidance shows, we're going to continue to improve year over year in margins. So we're growing margins and growing the company 20%. So I think, that's a little bit misunderstood. I think investors are going to be rewarded when they see the margins come through.
That's a big number, 20%. What do bookings look like? How would you assess business today?
So business is great. I mean, we're continuing to see robust demand for travel. And we have seen an interesting phenomena, though, like when we look at 200,000 household income and above, we were 10% of our customers fit in that category pre-pandemic. And now we're almost double that at 18%. So we're seeing a lot of, more wealthier folks traveling on us. We don't know if this is a trade down, but it sure does look like, we're seeing people seek value as prices have gone up.
Yeah, maybe that's the inflation component that you're seeing more people search for value. What about the expense side of the business, Barry? What are you expecting in terms of the expense of oil and labor right now for the future?
So we've seen labor costs kind of come back down, and we saw some of the biggest increases at the front line and literally double versus pre-pandemic in some areas and especially some cities. But we've seen that stabilize as the unemployment is starting to stabilize. I think you're seeing all these factors come together. There's not the shortages that there were. So you're not seeing the wage inflation you did. There are certain suppliers that are still kind of late to the game on the inflation, but overall inflation is finally moderating. And so we're seeing things be much more normal on a year-over-year basis.
Yeah, but Barry, airlines are still dealing with unruly passengers. We've got this video which recently went viral from a Frontier flight from Trenton to Atlanta. It shows an altercation with a couple on a flight and another woman who got involved and appeared to be voted off the plane. Watch.
Why are you? Has he done anything? Hold on. Has he done anything wrong? Okay, so mind your business. Like I said.
About 40, 50 people here that would like her removed from the flight. If you want her removed from the flight, please raise your hand. Yeah. I'm not even kidding. If you can hear me, raise your hand if you want her removed from the flight.
Wow, what stress. Barry, how common are incidents like these? How are you dealing with this?
Well, fortunately, these incidents have come down. But yes, we have seen still an elevated, kind of lack of decorum in society since the pandemic. And so I think these are pretty rare. I mean, you got to remember, we carry up to 100,000 passengers a day. So this is one in millions from an incident perspective, but it is disappointing when it happens. And we really need people to settle their emotions when they get in public. But
yeah, what a shame.
It's not as it's disappointing. But look, our folks are handling it really well. But And it is coming down. We're seeing less and less, but it is disappointing to still see things like this happen.
Barry, it's great to talk with you. Thanks so much for being with us this weekend.
Thanks for having us, Maria.